Hey, whenever you're ready. All right, welcome to the Who You Know Job Networking Show live at Video Marketing World.
BMW.
All right. Yay.
Sounds like I'm saying BMW.
So we are back again with Craig Fisher, who just saved the day. Okay, so we are
Way to go, Craig.
We're using a platform called Switcher Studio to go live today. I've been controlling it and doing all the production and all that good stuff, but the Wi-Fi here is not that great, unfortunately. And I'm streaming in these different cameras, which is pretty cool. It's really cool technology when it works.
When it works.
So I noticed that last video that we just did was a little choppy, and Craig Fisher comes in today and saves the day. Thank you so much, Craig.
Absolutely.
You are the man. So we're going to do your interview over again because that last one, I don't think the audience really got to know you.
Okay. Oh, let's do that better then.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Take two.
Take two.
That's right.
All right. So tell us why you're here at Video Marketing World.
Yep.
What it is you do, how you got started, and who the heck is Craig Fisher?
Right. So I'm Craig. I work for Allegis Global Solutions by day. That's a large RPO company, which means we do recruitment process outsourcing for Fortune 50 and Fortune 100 companies all over the world. We become their literally outsourced recruiting unit. And then my job is to actually help solve recruiting problems. So if a company is having trouble recruiting a certain type of job candidate in a certain part of the world for a certain type of role, I come up with the creative marketing and advertising strategies and outreach strategies and job description strategies to attract those people to the organization. Employer branding, recruitment marketing, all that fun stuff. That's what I get to do by day. I also have a consulting business that I do that for companies like on the side. So a job that's not big enough for my Allegis consulting team might be Craig at his Merry Band of Misfits, which sometimes include Fanny Dunnigan, and people like Julian and Jake. And
we did their interviews earlier, and if we can snag them again, I'd love to re-interview them as well. The whole LinkedIn Live family was here today.
Yep.
It was amazing. You guys did a panel up there for Video Marketing World. You guys were great.
Yeah, thank you.
Pound it. That's what I'm talking about.
Attended this Video Marketing World event last year. I kind of snuck in my glasses and hat and kind of skulked in the back of the room just to check it out.
Just to see what it was all about.
I'm a big video creator and fan of the art, and it was happening right down the street from my house. So I actually bought a ticket. It was at the Gaylord Texan. Bought a ticket. Hung out in the back of the room. I did know a few people that were going to be speaking, so I had lunches with them, but I actually was an audience member, and I don't do that very often because I speak at a lot of conferences.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't have a chance to really sit in the audience very much. So it was fun for me. I learned a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
And then when they said they were going to do it again this year, I reached out and said, hey, I've got a great panel of people that do a lot of LinkedIn video content, and we get great results with it.
Yeah.
And they said, absolutely, we don't have anybody doing that. Let's jump all over it.
Nobody's really producing a whole lot of content on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a new platform for video.
Right.
Right? And so it actually creates opportunity, right?
Absolutely.
I remember this old story of two salesmen that went to a foreign country, right, to go sell shoes.
Yeah.
And one came back and said, there's no opportunity there. They nobody wears shoes. Right?
Yeah.
He says, nobody over there in that country wears shoes. And then the other one came back and said, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it. Nobody wears shoes. Like, there's so much opportunity.
Right.
So it's mindset, right?
It is.
And so
Absolutely
LinkedIn
is
like that right now because it's so brand new and no one's creating content.
Yeah.
You could look at it like, oh, well, I'm not going to be visible here. Or you could look at it like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect platform to grab a hold of to become visible,
right? Because
no one's doing it.
Yeah, so literally 0.5% of all global users create content like in the last 30 days. Like only 3% of users in the 3 million users in the Dallas market are creating content even once a month. So there's a huge opportunity right now to connect with an audience and, promote your stuff.
Totally.
Absolutely.
So tell us
Speaking of promoting stuff.
Well, yeah, that's where I was going to
go
with
that.
that.
Let's hear about the next.
It's
the new.
TalentNet Live.
TalentNet Live.
December 6th.
Oh my gosh.
At Toyota's headquarters.
That's huge,
in
man.
Plano, right?
You get the best venues. How do you do that?
Absolutely. Well, so we like to highlight employers, right?
Yeah.
And employers reach out, and HR tech companies reach out, and they offer these great venues for me to do. And so we've got Toyota's conference room. It's the Sequoia Room. Brand new facility, right? That's been there only 3 years.
Beautiful facility.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is going to be huge.
Huge campus, yeah. So we'll have 300 recruiting leaders and their teams, job seekers, HR folks, lots of really smart people in the room, 35 speakers, one day, tons of content. You're going to learn everything there is to know about job search, recruiting, recruitment marketing, employer branding, AI, technology, all the cool stuff that you can use to help attract people to your organization.
So here's what I love. Mark and I went to the TalentNet meeting, not the one in Austin, but the one prior.
TalentNet in Dallas last year,
yeah,
that's right.
We went to that meeting, and what I thought was so interesting was the conversation that the recruiters are having.
Yeah.
Is the same conversation that the job seekers are having, which is they're not connecting.
Correct.
Okay?
Yep.
They're playing phone tag. It's a lot of phone tag going on.
Yep.
There's really no convenient time to call someone today.
That's right.
Nobody really picks up their phone. Like my mom could call me right now, and like we're doing this interview. It's not a convenient time.
Someone better be dying. Why
Right.
are you calling? That's right.
Like it's,
Right.
Like there's never really a convenient time.
That's right.
Unless it's scheduled.
Yes.
Unless it is a scheduled conversation, right?
That's right. Have
and
that
so
meeting.
one of the things that we teach job seekers is how to schedule that conversation with that recruiter and hiring manager
Right.
to connect, because they call, let's say the recruiter calls the job seeker out of the blue.
Right.
Well, they may be out and about with their family or doing whatever. They're not prepared for that phone call. Mm-hmm. They're caught off guard.
Right.
They're nervous.
Yeah, my wife has been in job search mode for a couple of months
Yeah.
because she took a package from her immigration law firm
Oh, okay.
and has been taking the summer off. But she's been interviewing for jobs,
Yeah.
and she's finding it very frustrating when recruiters call her out of the blue. She hates that.
Right.
Right.
Because
But
you're not prepared for the conversation.
we call those like scheduling activities non-recruiting activities.
Yeah.
Ton of those kinds of activities that recruiters do during the day that aren't actually putting butts in seats. And so a lot of that stuff can be automated out with really cool and very affordable AI tools, scheduling tools, things like that help both the job seeker and the recruiter have that communication.
So when
We'll talk about that at Talent.
It was huge. I remember last time Monster.com was there,
Yep.
and they created a problem. They said, here's the problem. The recruiters are making all these calls. They're not connecting with, they're like having to make a lot of phone calls, and they're not connecting. And what's the solution? How would you solve that problem? And they wanted us to write it down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And so what I did is I drew an email with a video included, and down below my online calendar to schedule a call.
Right.
Right? And that was exactly what they were teaching. Monster.com, they're using video platform, and they're trying to get these companies to really take on this platform
Yep.
to incorporate videos and scheduling tools and all that kind of stuff that
That's
you're
right.
talking about.
Get interviews set. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Automate the non-recruiting activities.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a lot about that at TalentNet. December 6th, you can go to talentnetlive.com.
Yes, make sure
get
you register.
tickets.
Job seekers, register
seekers.
for this event. It
Yeah.
is huge. You're going to get in a room full of company recruiters. You're going to learn their challenges and their problems. It's always important to learn the other side and what they're going through so you can relate. I always try to reverse engineer everything. That's actually why we teach this platform right here. This is called BombBomb. It's about rehumanizing your business. This platform will actually do exactly what we just talked about.
That's right.
It'll allow you to create a video email, incorporate your calendar so you can schedule calls with those recruiters.
Yeah.
It's super important.
It's a cool tool, and we talk a lot about cool tools at TalentNet. That's one of my things. That's one of the things that I talk about at conferences all over the world is cool tools. So I'm constantly playing with things like BombBomb and figuring out ways to hack your business, right? I mean, just how to get stuff done effectively and efficiently. And the thing that I like about what you do is you're doing the same thing. You guys are showing job seekers all these great shortcuts to get in the door. At TalentNet, Toyota's entire recruiting team will be there, and a bunch of their hiring managers.
Boom.
So talk about shortcuts.
Just go ahead, drop that
Don't
mic.
drop the real one,
That's
but
a
you can
shortcut.
drop that one.
I'll
You
drop
can,
this
you
one.
can
That's
drop
right.
that
That
thing.
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
boom. Drop
that
the
one.
mic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, Craig, it has been a pleasure. We've really enjoyed getting to know you and the whole LinkedIn team, you know, Fanny and Craig and Jake Melton. Hopefully we can pull them back over here because you saved the day on our live stream.
Yeah,
I'm hoping,
thank you
guys,
so
we want to
much.
hear your comments. Is this a better stream? I know that last one was a little choppy. The video was a little not so much. We were streaming in cameras, and the Wi-Fi wasn't streaming them very well. So thank you again for helping us with this.
Absolutely. I'm glad you guys are going to be part of this year's Talent Net.
Yes, we will be there, the We Know Show.
And by the way, for job seekers, just popped in my head, hey, while you're out of work and you don't have a company Christmas party, it's in December, come to Talent Night Live. That can be your Christmas party.
There is going to be a Christmas
party. That can be your holiday party.
To Talent Net
Live.
Live.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
There
and
you
how
go.
do they connect with you, Craig?
I am at Fish Dogs on Twitter and Instagram. You can go to fishdogs.com, my website, and there's my contact form there, and you know everything you need. It's right there.
Love that. So one thing I want to point out, what he just said, not just LinkedIn. Not just LinkedIn.
That's right, not just LinkedIn.
There's other
All
ways to
channels.
connect.
Yeah.
And you know what? Oftentimes, a recruiter's so used to getting bombarded on LinkedIn that if you find a different channel,
that's right.
You can get in a little easier. Maybe you go through Instagram or maybe you go through Twitter. Trust me, they're there.
Yeah.
And it's how are you going to get that conversation started?
You need to show up several times in people's peripheral vision before you come at them directly. So if you're hovering around and you're commenting on their posts, liking their stuff and sharing it, they're going to get to know you a little bit before you come directly at them.
Totally. Love that. We teach that in our workshop. Thank you so much, Craig.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Craig.
Good to
you.
see you
You're
guys.
the man. Thanks for saving the day today.
See you guys.
All right. Bye.